Good afternoon, I'm Jeff. I'm a sewer tech Northwest. Today we're at property address 758 Southview Road here in Lake Oswego. We're located at the rear of the home. We're pretty much right at the rear right corner of the house if you're looking at the front of the home from the street. We have a 4-inch ABS cleanout. We're going to insert the camera and check the overall condition and serviceability of the sanitary sewer line. Currently have water running. Here we go. Transitions here over to 4-inch cast iron pipe. The original pipe the home was built with. And the cast iron holds up a long time generally. It's a pretty good pipe product. You've got some stringy looking items hanging from the top of the pipe there. I'm not seeing any obvious live root strands. Those are all looks like a bunch of cobwebs that are bundled up together. We'll take another look at it again when we drain the line out just to get a clearer picture of everything. But it looks like the terminus of the line is right here, right in the backyard. Normally these things will all go out to an easement, so anyway, I would just double check into how responsibility is divvied up on a line like this. I'll do locates to verify where it's at, but it just goes about 20 feet out from the house here and hits, well, look, it just appears to be, almost looks like it's going into a manhole, but it's a main lateral connection, it appears. There's probably some kind of easement contract. Alright, located the camera head successfully just to verify where it terminates, and again, it just drops off the back hillside here about 20 feet. Now, I would just look into, like I said, this is probably the first line I've scoped out here in Lake Oswego that's up against the lake, that the line does not go all the way down to the lake edge. But we've clearly hit a T connection here in the line, so anyway, that appears to be the terminus. I would just pull a record just to verify how responsibility is divvied up. Again, that's just cobwebs there. I'm not seeing any roots coming through. And this end little bit here, it looks like it's concrete. It may be cast iron as well. You get all the rust from the cast iron that will flow into there. But anyhow, I see some kind of dry, little strandy items throughout the line here. I'm just not seeing a whole. There's an object on the right side of the pipe that kind of, it's a bunch of debris, it looks like, but I'm not seeing any root intrusions actually punching through the joint here. So there's a bunch of cobwebs and stuff, but no obvious root strands. Generally, when you've got live root strands in there, they'll be very obvious. They'll be dangling down into the water line to get nutrients. So I don't see any of that. All the pipe from the cleanout out to the terminus there, about 18 feet, is in good shape and functioning properly at this time. We're now going back into the house here, go back in as far as we can. I think much of this is and this right here is the very end of the line. All the pipe throughout the crawl space is also in good condition, draining properly. The sewer line in its entirety is functioning properly at this time. One thing I would look into is just find out how what kind of setup the line is on, how responsibility is divvied up, whether the homeowner is responsible all the way to the main connection or only part way out. The stuff we're going through here, that's grease. My camera is breaking most of this stuff up, and the vast majority of that's going to move out. But you really want to avoid putting that down the line. If there were much more than that, I would recommend the line be jetted. A lot of it's breaking up because the camera's going through.